Well, we are gathered here today to join together, the two of you, Victor and Jennifer, in holy matrimony. Marriage is commended to be honorable among humankind, and therefore not by any means to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, rather reverently, discreetly, solemnly, and soberly. Marriage is the union of heart, body, and mind, intended for the mutual joy, more importantly, the means in which a stable, loving environment may be attained. Through marriage, you make a commitment to one another in life, to realize your hopes, embrace your dreams. Do not think that you can direct the course of love. Love shall direct you. It's obviously led you two together. Remember that marriage is nurtured in love. To love is to keep alive forever those unique qualities that drew you to one another in the first place. To create a garden of tranquility for one another, a place apart from all others, where you need not pretend, where you know you could be your true selves. In your hearts, know that you will be accepted and loved. In each other, you found a portion of strength you didn't know you needed, a joy you didn't know you lacked, brought to one another specifically to bring peace, patience, kindness, goodness, and faithfulness to one another, to achieve a true joy in your lives that, without the other, could not be obtained. Victor, do you choose Jennifer to be your wife? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, forsaking all others, to be faithful to her, as long as you both shall live? Jennifer, do you choose Victor to be your husband? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, forsaking all others, to be faithful to him, as long as you both shall live?
The first time we ever met in person, I can honestly say I've never been more nervous in all my life. We met for the first time at that little Indian restaurant. I've seen pictures you sent to me, but they didn't prepare me for how beautiful you truly were. Sitting across from you at the table, I was in shock seeing how smart and amazing you were. You were so much more mature than me at the time. I kept thinking, why anybody amazing as you would ever want to go out on a date with me. Since that first date, though, you have been the most unselfish woman I have ever met. You always think about your children and everyone else before yourself. After seeing this repeatedly over the last several years, there's no doubt I wanted anybody else in my life except you. I love you so much because you respect me, and I have always appreciated that. I have also always loved the way you demanded respect from me. I know it hasn't been easy for you sometimes living with me, but thank you for sticking with me with all my heart. I love that you are a hard worker that wants to provide for your family like I do, and that you always want to save money for the future. I can honestly say I love you, and I have no idea what you love about me, and that's okay, but all I know is that all I want is to spend the rest of my life trying to figure it out. I love that our children make us laugh, and they are also what drives us a little crazy. What matters the most to me is that we stick together watching our family grow and seeing our daughter mature into respectful young women. I trust you with all my heart. I hope you feel the same towards me. I want to be your husband and help you through all the good times and the bad times we have for the rest of our lives. Jennifer, with all my heart, I promise to encourage, support, and believe in you. I promise to always make you a priority. I promise I will always do the best for our kids. I promise to tell you the truth and always be honest with you. And I promise I will never let you forget how much I love you.
Victor, the first time I met you, I knew in my heart that you were the one I was meant to be with. I'm still not sure if it was your purple car or the Baba Ganoush that did it, but somehow I knew that night that you were the one that God had made for me. I love how you always make me laugh. I love how you work so incredibly hard to provide for our family. I love that I can always come to you for comfort when life gets overwhelming. I know that as long as I am with you, everything will be okay. I love your laugh, I love your smile, and I really love that beard. I am so incredibly blessed to have you in this life. We will grow old together, and our girls will get to see what true love really is. There is truly nowhere else I'd rather be in this life other than right beside you. I promise to always put you first. I promise to always support you. I promise to always laugh with you. I promise to always be considerate of how you feel, but most of all, I promise to always love you.
Jennifer, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
Jennifer, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
With all that I have and all that I am,
With all that I have and all that I am,
I honor you.
I honor you. Huh? Oh.
Victor, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
Victor, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
With all that I have and all that I am,
With all that I have and all that I am,
I honor you.
I honor you.
Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It's forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for things of the spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It's not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner and discovering what marriage can be at its best. Today, you've taken a very big step in your lives. You've chosen to share your lives together. As you hold hands, remember, it's the hands of your best friend, young, strong, full of love for you, holding yours on your wedding day, to work alongside yours as together you build your future, to love you, cherish you through the years, to help you hold your family as one, and give you strength when you need it, and lastly, even when weathered and aged, will still be reaching for yours. You will be husband and wife, but always remember to be each other's best friend. And so by the power vested in me, by the state of Nevada and Almighty God, I hereby pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.